Hello and welcome to the Tarka Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing the game Meet Your Maker, and we're at the Outpost board, and we're looking at the outposts that I still have active. I have 3 that are active right now. The other 2, the bird cage and the hallway, went down last night. They're on a different time than the other ones. I usually queue these 3 at the same time, and then I usually queue these guys about this time. So it's like... So that means I've always got a base up, you know, even if I go past the 24-hour mark, because I'm kind of like slotting them in. I'm not putting them all on the same timer. And what I mean by that is if they're a 9,000 Genmat base, they're going to be up for 24 hours. So if I put this one up now, then the other one, these 3 will go down, and this one will still have a few hours left in it. Now, the birdcage is only a 4,000, I think... Genmat base. Let's see here. It's a 6,000 Genmat base, so it doesn't stay up as long as the other ones do. But while it was up, it got 50 unique kills in it. It had 6 unique raiders in it. The kill ratio didn't change. Stayed at 11.2. Got 2 funds, 1 brutal, 2 ingeniouses. The Bayport got 30. That one's still up though, so that's still taking names. It went down 0.2. And then the arena got 81 kills in it. It went up 0.1. And then the Hornet's Nest had 33 and it went down 0.2. Now I want to really look at Panama City, which I call the hallway. And that keeps on ticking up. That's continuously ticking up. And it will continuously tick up as it gets more and more raiders in it. And more raiders that don't pull the ripcord. So let's go into that base right now, because it's one of those bases that's only Prestige 5. I made it new 5 days ago. This is a brand new base, a brand new type of concept with the new traps and the new environment. So from here, I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to go up to Prestige. I need to Prestige it 1 more level to fill the Genmat. It's going to cost 750 of the yellow tokens. It probably is going to give me 200 more capacity. Yeah, exactly. It gave me 200 more capacity. That's why I wanted to go in here, so that we could just go in here and add 200 more capacity. As you can see with the tombstones here and all the death here, this is where I get most people. It's just here in the doorway. See them all the salty tears? This is where I'm getting most of my deaths. If they can make it past these 7 blocks, then they tend to be able to make it through the, because once you get down into here, these are just, there's no gravestones, there's nothing here. These things down here are just annoyances. Oh, it looks like I got 1 death down here. But you know, this area is just made to be an annoyance, not to be, you know, crazy. I believe this one here, this trap here, this bouncing Betty, is on 2nd wave. I probably should put spring load on that thing. All right, and then there's another one here that the cube, this cube 2nd wave, and oh, I don't really need the hollow cube 2nd wave, but I don't need the trap. You don't need the trap to be 2nd wave because blocked by the hollow cube. So I'm going to put spring load on that and chaos so that they bounce around quite a bit. But those are on 2nd wave. So as they come back through here, these 2 traps are on 2nd wave. So the hope is to catch them by surprise. I don't usually use many 2nd wave traps in my designs. So it's really just those 2 that are 2nd wave. This cube is 2nd wave, but it just goes down to the tomb, which is down here. So once they grab the Genmat, they'll be able to go down there and get that. So I've got a few capacity to add to this thing, and what I want to do is I want to add a flame trap here. The incinerator. I want to put it right there. All right, so when they're coming around this corner, there's an incinerator trap that can get them. Now I don't need to extend its range, I don't think, because if I hit Y, that range gets me to right there, which should be fine. Maybe this block should not be angled at this point. This block should be a square at this time. And let's just add a square there and see what that does. So yes, I believe that would be the best course of action there. And by doing that, I think what I want to do is I want to pull this wall forward. So I'm going to pull this out and get rid of this trap. I won't need these blocks here, because what I want to do is I wanted to move. I don't think I need that block there unless it's okay. I am going to need a block here to protect that. Yep, I'm going to do that. All right. So then I'm going to put that back there. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just extended those two traps forward. And what I'll do is I'm going to put them back in. I'm going to put the sentry beam back in. So I just moved them forward. And I'm going to put these two mods on it, the pinball and the track lock. And then I'm going to put the plasma sentinel back there. So it really, I just moved those with the long eagle eye and the plasma cloud. So I just moved them forward like that. So basically the same setup, but I moved them forward so that now that it's cleaner coming around that corner and they can get caught there. And it probably wouldn't hurt to put a trap right here on the ceiling to catch them on that thing. And then I want to put napalm on that. The napalm, what that does is when it hits the ground, it leaves fire there, so they can take fire over time. Now let's see if this one's got napalm. This one doesn't have napalm, so we're going to add napalm to that one, and we're going to add napalm. I didn't have enough capacity before to do that, so now they come around this corner and they can get lit up. All right, that doesn't leave me with much capacity. That leaves me, basically, I've just used it by doing what I did. So let's just clean up this wall here and make it look uniformed with the rest of the base. All right, I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna do that. All right, gonna do that, gonna do that. All right. All right, so I didn't really add a lot more traps to the thing. I added a few mods on ones I wanted to add, pushed these two traps forward, and added what, 2 flame traps to it. And this one here, what I got? Okay, so this one should have eruption, and I don't have enough to do it. So this one eventually should get eruption on it. But I think that's cool. I think that's going to be very good. So let's activate that and hit exit. So that one should bring me some more victims or players. I think that's going to get some serious attention, hopefully, as it gets up on its prestige level. So now it's active. It's fully active. These 3 are active. The bird cage, I can activate that now. Now the thing is that once it reaches master prestige 10, the only thing, I have to hit escape. The only thing it allows you to do is just reset it. You can't add more. It just reset. It costs 1,000, and then you just activate it. I don't bother going into the bird cage anymore to tweak it because it is what it is. I want to leave it original the way I had it when I first made it. So that's not been getting tweaks. What I've been doing is I've been trying to run my successful bases, and then I've been sliding in one base that's kind of a new concept and trying to get and making that, put it into my rotation. And then I've got a gift base that I also add to my rotation. All right, so let's go to the big board here and look at what we've got. It looks like we got some tap outs. I thought we were going to see some tap outs because of the numbers, the way they looked. So we had 8 and tapped out, 1 and tapped out, 16 and got it in Bayport. That's pretty good. Panama City. This is what I was afraid of what was going to affect Panama City's or the hallway, aka the hallway numbers, is people tapping out. This person did it in 2 and got it, 11 minutes. Birdcage 4 and got it. The Arena 2 and got it. The Arena 14 and tapped out. The Birdcage 20 and tapped out. The Birdcage no deaths and got it, 12 minutes. Nice. And then we got the Hornet's Nest 12-7 tapped out. Then we go back to the Arena 28-37. They tapped out. 1 and got it in Bayport. Oh, it skipped on me here. Okay, here we go. 11 and got it. Hornet's Nest 2 and got it. Hornet's Nest, and then it puts us back to the last time I viewed Panama City, which was another tap out. So the new map that we were just fuddling with, it just seems to get a lot of tap outs. People, more tap outs than actually people trying to commit to it. This person committed to it, died twice and got it. And then if you look at the history, I'm not going to plague you with it, but it's a lot of tap outs. So it's really hard to get a clean kill ratio number if people are just tapping out. So the kill ratio for the hallway is only 4.8. And the reason why it's been staying stagnant is a lot of tap outs. People not really trying to do the content. But, it is a brutal map. It's got the new laser sentry things in it. And, I did it. I ran through it. I completed it myself. I died a lot to do it because I wanted to see how bad it was going to be. It's doable. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Anyone should be able to do it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. And this has been the Tarkus Zone.